Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Nicole. Scorpio, I've finally gotten the green light from Spirit to record your weekend read. We're going to make this the rest of today, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, per Spirit. And the other message, as we speak, is uploading. Hopefully that gets out before this one does. And if not, that's what it's supposed to be. So tried to sit down this morning for the purpose of your weekend read, and Spirit had other plans. So do with that what you need to in that other message. I know I'm probably kind of bombarding you all, but Spirit, divinely guided messages and divinely guided time. So there you go. Scorpio, thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, comments, for checking in on the live feed last night. If you joined us, thank you very much. Even those of you that have gone back and viewed it afterwards, I hope you found some useful information in there. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, pay attention to your Mars and Mercury placements as well, per Spirit. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Personal reads are open and available. That information can be found in the description box below, as well as the About section of the page. All right, now that I've given you all my spiel, and the cat is sharpening his claws, I'm sure to attack the dog with. It's fantastic. Let's do the thing. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Spirit, for the Scorpio Collective, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, and welcome to Aquarius season. All right, so let's see here from Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know for the weekend? Aries, act. Virgo, digest. You know, Scorpio, there could be, I don't feel like you necessarily took impulsive action, but I do feel like you took some sort of action that could have been like a stop and go, like wanting to do something and not doing it, and then finally doing it. And then I feel like with this digest, so Virgo in the South Node, you're starting to sit with whatever this is. So it's like this weekend could be very much about how you are taking that information, how you've acquired that information. Pay attention to how you've acquired the information, because I think that's going to serve another purpose for you later on down the line. I don't know what that means, but take it for what it is. And now that you've gotten amplified results, feels like maybe some sort of validation or understanding of something, you're going to be able to move forward. But I think this weekend isn't so much like a resting period. It's an introspective period for you. Okay, so do with that what you will. And I can't help but think about like all the readings that I've put out this week for you, Venus beloved. Then I said like lots of information coming through. I may be blowing you all up, and I probably have your notification bells probably like catching fire, right? So yeah, this is the beginning of something new. There's an entrance point here with this ascendant. You know, check out your ascendant sign, you know, especially if you're rising Scorpio as well, as I said in the beginning though too. So, all right, Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know this weekend? What's going on? What do they need to be aware of? The square card, semi-square, tension card tried to come out. You know, you could have tension in the body, tension in the mind, tension in the jaw, tension in, you know, just the way you're feeling about partnerships right now. There it is, Midhaven. I feel like there is a 31, masculine energy. Scorpio, what is this? What is this? Tried and true, trials and tribulations. T, the letter T could be of great significance. I'm also seeing it as like a T in the road. So like you get to the end of a road and you can only go left or right, right? So which way are you going to go with this? Whatever this is for you. what direction do I pivot towards? Think, giving careful consideration to things around you. It's it's kind of funny. In the first video today, like, I had my hair down. My hair is always a thing. I don't know why. But then I was like, Spirit's like, go ahead, just, like, I really follow Spirit in, like, all the things that I do. I'm like, I need to put this hair up. Spirit's like, yeah, go do the thing. It's okay if you look homeless on video. You're you. Who cares? And, you know, this card, like, her, his, whatever, hair is pulled up in that. Like, pull your hair back and think about it. Take the time. Get comfortable to address what is coming in. Or what you now, I really want to say, now what you know, now what you see. On an individual level, June, the month of June could be real important here too, April to June. But your Spirit's saying you're gaining traction. There's a lot of rings around, there's two, like, moon energies in these cards, and there's, like, rings around the moon. Look, I said, like, something, you know, thinking about things, getting clarity. There's clarify, solar calm. Pay attention to your chakras. You know, it was funny, like, you don't really see them here on the camera, but I've got tattoos all over. And I was thinking about that last night as I say this. I don't know, maybe tattoos are significant to you. Could be, you know, we think about tattoos like their body art, their art in itself. It is, you know, for me, it's a story for the way that I live. It's the way that I tell my story. And so art could be important to you. The chakra centers could be of a significance to you at this time. This weekend, you'd be working on the chakras. Maybe there's a tattoo or something in relation to that you may be contemplating getting. It's like, Spirit, again, amplified energy that comes from this. And the crown at the top, right? Look how much bigger that circle is. Separation of something too, and I think that what you're separating yourself from also opens up the crown chakra to illuminate the strongest traits that were born within you, Spirit is saying. So, all right. So, Friday, partnership. Saturday, think. Sunday, Spirit. There's two. I'm going to take these as Sunday being Jupiter, abundance energy, and then Monday, 10th house authority. Reclamation of power, resources, second house. I'm going to tell you something, dignified strength. Look, 2 4s. Money-wise, Scorpio, things could be a hell of a lot better than you think they're going to be. Whatever that means for you, whatever your things are looking like in life. Gifts. Just gifts out the wazoo. And these all are not tangible gifts. Some of these gifts are going to be around home. Like maybe you're doing something in your home. Maybe you're cleaning up. You know, doing something that you hadn't done in a while or needed to do. I don't know. For me, it's laundry. Like that's always a thing in this house. But it's gifts. It could be words. It could be a touch. It could be a meal. Like the most simplified things Spirit is giving me. And I feel like this weekend is like a transit point of those gifts. Somebody acknowledging what's important to you and your worth and the value that you hold with that abundance. And by Monday, refreshed, renewed, ready to take on the world. Some challenges that you may have kind of, I don't feel like you were intentionally sidestepping anything, but it was like finding the strength to go, I know I need to do this. It's like looking at a closet, right? And going, God, I don't want to tackle that thing, but I know it needs done. Monday, just feeling like I'm building up to take on the world. Whatever my world is, like I'm getting ready to take that on, and I'm going to do it in great strength and Spirit saying positive pride, being more rest assured of yourself after this weekend, And taking account, Scorpio, of like looking at yourself and going, you know what, like, hey, Scorpio, you ain't so bad after all. Like, it's wisdom. It's wisdom you've acquired. Now, something else too, Spirit is saying, like, you could be studying, researching investments. Maybe you had, because I feel like you're learning something here. So, I don't know, maybe when you were a kid, nobody taught you how to balance a checkbook, right? I'm a firm believer in school, like, teach you freaking life necessities, right? Taxes, balance a checkbook, financial security, independence, all that good stuff. So something that you were not taught around this, like that dignified strength, is like you're strengthening your spirit desire to know more, to learn more. Some of you could be reading, researching finances, anything that would require an investment. Maybe you're car shopping, house shopping, learning about your options as well. Like, I feel like a lot of you are finally getting to a point where you've taken in so much lately that now it's like time to take all of the things. It's like going to the grocery store, right? And you gotta come home, you gotta empty the bags, put it all away, do the whole thing, clean out the fridge in the process if you're like me. And it's like now that you've got all of these things, now you can kind of start to organize, prioritize, figure out what comes next, be more resolved to learning the next steps as they are starting to come through for you, or you're starting to see things that are aligning for the purpose of what the next steps or the next chapter looks like. So it feels good. It, you know, an axe, like, I don't know what the spiritual significance of an axe is. It came out last night in the live read. It came out today in the other read that I did this morning. And I'm looking at this guy. This one's like Spirit saying a pickaxe. And no, he's actually holding a wand, but I don't know what it is about this axe thing. In the one deck I have, axe is a representation of cutting things out, cutting things off, stopping patterns. It's like the Spirit, the final word to something. But it's also like this profound aha kind of thing. Like, I'm forging forward. That's it. You know, you ever see, like, I know I always use these as an example, and I don't ever remember the movies. I just remember seeing these things. Like, they might throw something down heavy at the end of a scene before they move into the next scene of a movie or a show, and that solidifies that ending of something, right? That's kind of how that feels to me. Slamming of a glass, the slamming of a door, the slamming, whatever, like, boom, there it is. Could be epiphanies, could be ahas, could be oodles of things. But aha, right? It's been solidified. So I don't know how that resonates for you, but there's something to that. All right, let's see. This Juno partnership, let's do some clarifying here. Juno, what is this for Scorpio on Friday? Four of Swords. Something coming to a point of healing and change. There could be some mental realizations. That Emperor, there's more authority here. What is this? Fighting for your own position, Scorpio, a little bit. You know, the Emperor, to me, when I think about it, is like, he's had to really go through some significant training to be in a place of great foresight, to be who he is, to rule a whole kingdom. And it's management, it's time management, prioritization, prioritizing, having great skills, great mindset, great ambition to oversee all things. And maybe this is what you've been doing, because this Nine of Wands is like, it felt good while I was doing it, but I'm worn out, right? So, you know, it's like you've provided your support, your ambition to goals or things this week, or getting to the bottom of nitty-gritty details. Now it's a time of rest. And I said to you last weekend, and I'm going to say it to you again, like, get your rest while you can, because you're going to need it. And I feel like you're trying to get everybody else on board too. Scorpio, Juno is a 31, Four of Swords. So 4 and 4, you have 31 and 13. 31 starts it, 13 ends this reading. 4 and 4 again. So you've got a 40, which breaks down to a 4. Like your 4 of swords, the second house is a 4. 13 and 31, 2 4s. You are bridled with 4s. Like, look, 4. 4 on all 4 corners of this read, the way I have this set up. 4. 4. That's important. That's important, stable foundations, and that's what you're setting up towards. Like, as I look at this, there's this in-between of this energy, and Spirit specifically told me to get 4 cards and then the underlyings. They came out on the split. I left the split open there. You've got these 3 parts in the middle. Monday, well, maybe even Tuesday, I don't know. 4 days out. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5. By Tuesday, you are reclaiming your known truth, your known way, your known path. This is a big, quiet shift, Scorpio, that you're going to go through this weekend. And as I say that, it's like I looked underneath the deck, so I was going to shuffle. What's the Emperor? He's a 4. 5 4s, 20. 5 is change. You're changing your foundation, Scorpio. Changing the way that you do authority, too. You're doing it with an iron fist. But there's not, again, this whole idea, there's not a lot being said. That's okay. That is okay. This Pallas Athena, I think, or I don't know, I think, whatever, for Saturday. I can't make it up. Look. 4 of Pentacles, another 4. 6 4s, 24 is 6. Queen of Pentacles underneath. Again, holding back on, you're learning something, Scorpio. You're holding back on something too. It could be feeling like you need to be in control of a situation. Afraid things might spin out of control if you don't stop and think about what you're doing, and before you do it. The 10th through the 19th of this month specifically could have been very important as well. But there's, again, this idea around the roots of what you're planting and what you're cultivating for yourself. I do feel like you're leaving, like, I don't feel like a lot of you are necessarily moving at this time, but I do feel like you're leaving a sense of a city, it's more like a group or a metaphorical place, an association of something behind in the background, and going, this is what I've learned from this, thinking about like what you've learned, what you've gained, what has lacked security, what is building you up for the future to be this Queen of Pentacles, strength, and the 3 of Pentacles. And in leaning into that on Saturday, right? Like understanding what you take with you and what you leave behind. And there are parts too where you realize you are needing to let go of control of yourself in relation to the things that you fear. Okay, like, I'm going to clarify this 4 of Pentacles too. What is this here? The star underneath the Empress. New beginnings, fertility. You don't have to have control of, Spirit saying, yourself. Like, not the way that you think you do. And I do think, though, for some of you, you are trying to control it's like a new beginning here. Like, I really want to dig into Saturday here. 4 of Pentacles and the Empress. Like, you could see this is no growth, and I'm not going to say that it's no growth, Scorpio. What I'm going to say to you is, I feel like you're holding on to, how do I want to put it? You're holding on to what you've built for yourself. Could be something around like motherhood as well, fertility, like some of you could be dealing with heart chakra stuff that's getting ready to kind of cut loose. And I think that you're kind of keeping it to yourself, holding back, out of fear of something here. It's like, what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not a good parent? What if I'm not, like, you're afraid the chaos is going to erupt. There you go. And sunset, like, this is, some of you could be trying to keep your emotions together over the weekend as well. Spirit saying an unspeakable betrayal of self too. Make sure you're holding, like, it's like you're holding on to your values, and not in a bad way, Scorpio. I feel like Scorpios can be very serious, right? We take things pretty seriously. Maybe learning to loosen up a little bit around some stuff, okay? Like seeing the light outside of the darkness. Allowing yourself to feel good in the warmth of the great things that exist. And I do feel like that's part of this for you, is to allow yourself to experience generosity and others being kind to you, not feeling like you have to be the one to constantly force a renewal of things or hold on to things so much. So it's a little bit of a complex energy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's got to do with you yourself. And, you know, Empress, like male or female, them, they, it doesn't matter. It's whoever you are and what you see yourself in. I'm hearing come sit on my knee. So you could be talking to children, your children right now, going come here, and maybe trying to reassure them of something as well. Yeah, like you're being drawn into some feminine energies that are asking you to take a deeper look within what you're drawn to right now, what you're investigating for yourself, what you're exploring. Allow yourself to open up to those possibilities of what that looks like for you. And, you know, I said yesterday, I think it was yesterday, what goes up must come down, right? Like, Spirit, something's bound to stick. Something, suspicion. There's so many beautiful cards in this deck, and some of the rattiest ones have come out the last couple of days, and it is what it is. Like, suspicion. Some of you could be holding on to some grief, some hostility, some anger, and I feel like it's kind of bubbling up. Like, I feel like whatever this is for you, if it comes up to the surface, there's a fear of losing control. But I want you to understand, like, you are the phoenix rising, right? You are that one that will resurrect within no time at all. So whatever this is, don't just think about it, work through it, process it, because it's going to help you become free of the burdens that are tied to whatever this specific thing is, okay? You could be helping a child do that. Jupiter, abundance, that grimy ass Page of Wands. I'm actually not seeing him in too bad of an energy as we speak, though. Spirit saying spiritual awareness, messengers. So Sunday, there's a new opportunity presenting itself, Scorpio. Knight of Swords, it fell out upright, but then it kind of turned on me there a little bit sideways. Purple, again, purple. Third eye, crown, and Knight of Swords. It's funny. You got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with somebody who might be a little passive aggressive, a little sarcastic. Maybe that's you too. Scorpios, you can be sarcastic. Be very swordsy like, right? I don't think somebody knows how to take you. You look amazing. Your energy feels amazing. Don't know what that just was, but okay. And you could kind of have your guards up a bit, but I do think somebody is coming in to activate something. And, you know, it's like you are in a very careful planning stage of life right now. Other people may not be there, And so they may say something or do something that seems a little careless. Um, you might put your defenses up just out of like survival, right? Like, put up the fences. But it's like somebody sees a vision. Spirit, they see a vision of you. And the version of who you could be. Now, I do feel like, look at that. Talk about that holding on, loss of control, chaos. Look at that. Loss of control. Derailment. I just said reckless. And there comes, it says reckless. Attraction. Scorpio, you could be getting pulled into something here that is a little curious. It's like somebody's really trying to get excuse me. Somebody's trying to get you to drop your walls in your guard. Addiction. What is this? What the hell, Scorpio? I think you're afraid, Scorpio, of falling back into something. Hold on. I'm just kind of laid back, and I'm like, wait a minute. Sit up and get to it. Somebody could cough a lot. I don't know. 5 of Cups. Scorpio. Okay, here we go. Just one weekend, Scorpio. Just one weekend. Settle down. Settle down. The Sun. Scorpio, you're likely to have an experience over the next 4 days. It doesn't have to be Sunday. Where? Excuse me. Something is kicking up something in you that's making you relive the past in your mind. Excuse me. Hang on a second. Okay, let's try this again. I was coughing. I didn't want to keep coughing on the camera, so my apologies. Somebody's making you like, it's like measure twice, cut once. That's how this feels to me. You're trying to avoid some kind of careless decision or reckless behavior, but you're totally basing it off of the past. You're not basing it off of the present. You need to be mindful of that. Because this change, like, you could feel really overwhelmed in a particular situation. And it's like I said, it's like survival mode kicks in, right? It's like, oh my gosh, my nervous system. I know what this is. You could kind of maybe get a little panicky. Spirit is showing you something you need to work on in connection with whatever this is you're holding on to. Okay, the Sun here is illuminating that, right? Like, there's happiness. You got the Sun and the Jupiter card, Scorpio. And between the Jupiter and Sun, you've got all of this other, like, back and forth energy. The Hierophant. 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Scorpio, this is you changing your narrative on what this looks like. This is you needing to adjust in a situation that you think is just a particular and or certain way. What is the message here, Spirit, on this? Like, what does Scorpio need to know specifically for Sunday? Hope. You have got, look, and that photograph card or photography card came back out on the bottom after I shuffled. You have got to let go of the past. There is a new you. There is a newborn you that is waiting for you to just go, I am here. It's okay. Let it go. Whatever it is. Spirit wants you to be hopeful. I got the chills. Holy smokes. They want you to just live in love. Live without fear. Live without remorse or guilt around something, because they're trying to open you up to this new abundance where it's like everything is good. 3 and 3 in justice, where it's balanced. Like, anything that seemed to have, like, I don't know, let's just say it's you and your kiddo, or it's you and your partner, or it's you and whoever. Like, where there's always been an interference, Spirit is saying. The interference is not, like, it doesn't exist if you don't let it exist. And I don't mean by taking control and, like, you know, anything like that. But this is just simply going, this is not the story I want. Like, pay attention to your thoughts. Where are your thoughts leading you down a rabbit hole of darkness sometimes? Because it's like, Spirit's like, here. There are no more third parties. There is no more of this right now, at least not in this situation. There's no more, you know, protect whatever this is so that interference doesn't happen again. But you can't, if you walk into whatever this is with an idea that interference is going to ruin it, it will ruin it. Third party is interference here, okay? What is this hope about? Eight of Swords. Fear around love and opening up. And where does that put me? Into vulnerability and holy shit. Then what comes next? Like, Scorps. Somebody could offer you something, and it just scares the hell out of you. Like, there's some sort of proposition, proposal. And it's funny because it's like, we'll use birds, right? You ever walk into one of those parakeet things at those little zoos, and you go in with your little bird stick, right? So you can feed the birds, and you go in there and you're like, oh my God, are they going to attack me for this? And nobody lands on your head, nobody's shitting on your shoulder, and you look up and there's just all these beautiful birds sitting there eating and just doing their thing. Like, you're walking into whatever this is, waiting for all hell to break loose, going, I'm here, I showed up, don't hurt me. Past fear. Past fear. How does this turn out for Scorpio? The moon coming out sideways. Ten of Cups in the reverse. You are, Scorpio, if you walk in... Actually, Scorpio, I'm going to say this too. Spirit just gave this to me. This could also be somebody you're dealing with. It may not be you. This Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords, I said someone could be being a little passive-aggressive. It may not be you, but somebody's walking in here with a fear of the past into whatever this is. And it's reliving some kind of heartbreak that's trying to heal with that Temperance Angel. But I do feel like Spirit is trying to give you a different perspective on this. You think the worst, you get the worst. You think the best, it's like, I've always said it. Prepare for the worst, expect the best, hope for the best. Don't make this something that it's not. Let it take form, let it take shape, let it show itself to you. Then you'll have the photographic proof to know, right? Like, it's like you're trying to put something into a box from the start, and it hasn't even started yet. Anything else on this situation? Spirit, you've come back before. Immortality. There you are, the Phoenix rising. Underneath that lie, poison, fertility, something around mother energy again. New beginnings. What is this card? I'm going to clarify it with something else. What is this about? Hold that thought. All right, what is this snake about? Is this the past, or what is this? It's the past, Scorpio. Conclusions. It's done. Whatever that is, that time frame in your life, it's done. Let it go. I said, let it go. You've got to let go of this old narrative or whatever you're telling yourself that's going to turn out bad. You've got to let that go because it doesn't exist in this new circumstance. Love came out sideways. Love is trying to show up for you. Abundance is trying to show up for you. Enjoying life is trying to show up for you. It's like live and let live, Scorpio. Let it go. It's time to get out of that pressurized pot of, like, it's like you've stuffed yourself into like this boiling pot of water going, this burns, but I'm going to keep sticking my hand over top of it and in it. Stop like electrocuting yourself. Stop burning yourself with whatever this is, because you're not going to make headway. And I'm going to tell you, this Three of Swords Spirit is addressing, this isn't necessary. The emotions need to heal, but it's not the emotional parts of it that's coming up, it's the mental. That Three of Swords is still mental energy. Telling yourself you're still in pain. Telling yourself that you haven't done enough work. Your heart is healing around it. Your mind is running you amok. Spirit, again, Hangman, wanting you to see it through a different lens. And, you know, the Knight of Swords, there's a lot of anger and aggression. I said that already, I think, coming in with that. Someone could be angry with you. You could be angry with somebody. Hell, it might be both of you. But that needs to be addressed. How does Scorpio go about addressing this? What the heck? Let's go with this one. How does Scorpio go about addressing this situation, Spirit? I'll just think about it some more. Scorpio, stop thinking about it. Anxiety, again, stop thinking about it. Intuition, trust what you see. Look at this. 6th chakra, 3rd eye, right? Deceit. 7th chakra, the crown. Everything I've said to you this week. Purple, 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 like I could just go on all day long. 3rd eye in your crown, 3rd eye in your crown. And what lays in there? Your human monkey mind. Going, oh look, I need to keep my guards up. I need to think about this some more. Somebody here, Scorpio, is thinking about stability with you. Some of you, this hasn't quite come in yet. They're tired of being in the dark. They're tired of being left out in the cold by you. So if you've got somebody who is trying to show up, there may be things that you could be suspicious of. But I do think that for some of you, like this new thing, and I think over the next 30 days, next 21 to 30 days, you're going to see it's not what you think it is. And if that's not just been you, somebody's trying to offer you security, stability, Scorpio, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you going to let me in? I don't know where the hell that just little rhyme came from, but there you go. Are you going to let me take my shot? Are you going to let me shoot my shot or what? Are you going to trust me? Scorpio having to let down the guards for trust? Because you don't know where it's going to take you. You don't know where that leads. Intuition. Door to spirit. You are protected. You've already written a new spirit. You've already written a new contract. Like whatever you've just ended or what is ending as we speak, you've already written a new contract. Your soul already made that agreement with spirit that this was the next phase. So you can fight it. You can kick, scream, be your stubborn Scorpio self, right? Which we know we can be. But spirit is like, I got you. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Knock it off, Scorpio. We just need you to be open, right? Here's the thing. These doors, all of these doors, the doors of opportunity are opening. They just want you to go explore. They want you to feel it out. They don't want you to go, oh my God, the last 20 years of my life have been the worst thing ever, and all of these things have happened. Yes, we have had experiences. Yes, we are going to be a long time probably healing a lot of those experiences. But to this point, you have done enough to begin a new experience. And somebody is rushing in. You know, who is this person? 7 of Pentacles are trying to make some sort of investment to this. Who is this 7 of Pentacles? Who is this person to Scorpio? Or this Knight of Wands, I should say. Who is this Knight of Wands to Scorpio? 8 of Swords. And believe it or not, they're as nervous as you are. Whatever that means. They too have been through a lot of things. But I just feel like even like 8 of Swords over the King of Cups, King of Swords, like, oh no, they see you. I'm going to tell you, staying still on, they've been through some shit too. And it's kind of like they too are kind of, it's like you're both, whatever this situation is, You're both leaning into, I don't know where this goes. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a new job or a partnership, or just seeing what kind of day you have with somebody or something. And it's like you're both just scared to death, and it's like, here. So I keep getting this whole, like, cover my face. Oh, don't hurt me. Are you watching me? Oh my God, don't hurt me, right? It's like, what was that, Donkey? Was it Donkey in Shrek? One point he's like all hunkered down, afraid the ogre is gonna just whip his butt or whatever it was. And then he opens his one eye and he's like, oh wait, everything's fine. We're in a field of lavender. Everything's good. Scorpio, that's you, and that's whoever this is too. Like, you've both had your battles. Those battles, the world card, they're done. That contract is up. Here comes the new one. You've been through enough pain. You've suffered long enough. You have done the deeds more than you needed to get there. And look, as I set that down, that's how it fell. 10 and 3. 13. 31, 13. Keep it open, close it out. Close out this cycle. Whatever it is, close it out. By Monday, the 10th house, authority. Capricorn energy, Saturn energy as well, structure around that. 2 of Pentacles. Now you've got something to think about here, Scorpio. Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Weighing your options as to how you put things into balance. You know that there's possibilities. I don't know, it's like sleep on it, Scorpio. Like, can't we just sleep on it tonight? Was that Tim McGraw? I think it was. Hold on a second. You just sleep on it tonight? Yeah. I can't sing. I can't carry a tune. There's a song. I think, like, she's trying to leave and he's trying to talk her into staying or something to that effect. But it's like, just sleep on it, Scorpio. Just sleep on it. Don't make a rash decision right now on anything. Just sleep on it. Justice. Fairness, balance, equality, harmonious, good karma. That Wheel of Fortune came out, right? Spiritual growth, the sun underneath that, the 3 of Wands. This is expansion. It is a time of change, Scorpio. What ties these two together? 3 of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Scorpio, whatever this is going to lead to happiness, but you have got to get the fuck out of your own way. You've got to take your, to see you in that 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Moon, 10 of Cups, like, oh, woe is me. Out of victim mode, Scorps. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and I'll be damned. The 10 of Cups in the upright. Lead, Spirit, lead each other home to victory. When you both understand the Lovers, 7 of Cups, or not the 7 of Cups, the Chariot. When you lead each other home to a deeper understanding, that Queen of Swords, when we know the information that we need and we're not making assumptions about a situation, then we understand why we've been lonely so long, Spirit says. Then you understand why this in the past, that 10 of Cups in the reverse, right here, didn't work out before. Whatever this is, it may not spend the rest of its life with you. But this is it's like a renewable resource, Scorpio. Your love, your heart, your compassion, your joy is a renewable resource within you. And something has to come in and create that spark, that hot, pressurized. Let's do a thing, Scorpio. Let's take on that project. Let's go take that trip. Let's go out to dinner. Let's repaint the house this weekend. Whatever. But it's going to add great value to your life. And that's what Spirit's asking you to like master yourself, master your emotions. Spirit, master your mouth. Scorpio, 444 or 4444 on the clock. Master your mouth, Scorpio. Some of you could be having dental work done on Monday as well. But it's mastering yourself. 4 cups, like, stop. Yeah, self-pity. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. 6 of Wands. You come out of that 3 of Pentacles. Like, you are going to work well and play well with others, but you cannot be a victim of circumstance forever. You're not a victim anymore. You've got to take charge. You've got to make the decisions that are going to take best care of you, and then trust other people as they come into your experience. Like, they will show you who they are. You don't have to sit here and ruminate and thumb through like a Rolodex and like creep and dig into people's whatever. Like, just be present. Get to know what is new and unfamiliar. You might have to change some routines here too. You may be working on some healthcare, beauty with that dignified card. Letting go of past. Oh my God, that letting go card's a 4 too. It's a 22. Look at this. Right there. I sat those right up there in line with those other ones, not even paying attention. It's another 4. It's okay to make different decisions. It's okay to do it differently this time, Scorpio. You're gonna be okay. Don't let fear take you out of the game. Like, what are you gonna do? Sit on the bench the whole game and watch everybody else play? Lace up your bootstraps. Put on your cleats. Put on your helmet. You've been there before. You'll be fine. Get in the game. Do the thing. But Spirit's saying, don't be scared. Don't be scared of this. They want you to do more. Feel your way through, Scorpio. Feel it. Don't think about it. Feel it. Feel it. Be present. Feel it. All right. Advice. I don't even know. You know what? Let's go with one of these. Advice for Scorpio. Oh, God, darn it. The card that came out of the deck. Sacred space. Guess what it says, Scorpio? Positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, removing obstacles. Ganesh could be important. Under the bottom, white wolves, white horses, purity, purification. Number 1, angelic realms. A team effort, charity, validation, and patience. And I just heard, Scorpio, I see you. Somebody is seeing your wounds, Scorpio. And some of you may think that you don't show it on your face, or you don't wear that on your sleeve, but you do. Someone can take one look in your eye, and you may know them as a past soulmate or something to that effect. Like this, light body. 20. Independence brings comfort, past restrictions, ancestral healing. They could look you in the eye and you could say nothing. They don't know your story, but they sure as hell know your pain. Compassion. Purpose of this for Scorpio. Language of light. Rediscovery, humble wanderer, communication. Self-love. Look at that. That's, I seen that initially as a handprint, Scorpio. This is like all the times that someone has slapped you in the face, you wear it. You still wear it. It's like a handprint. Somebody sees this. You got to get out of it. Elephants. Elephants are luck and prosperity, safety, security. Dharma wheel. Holding yourself in high regard, needing to hold yourself in high regard. You are the master of your will. You are the master of your own universe. take great pride in who you've become, and know that the challenges along the way have not been for the less of nothing. This time has come to you to change your direction. Walk with the elephants. Walk with the elephants. I don't know what that means, but walk with them. Walk alongside those, Spirit, who love and protect you. There are people, Scorpio, who see. I keep hearing, I've heard it a couple times today, and I'm hearing it again. This is like the second or third time in this reading. Dawn Henley's, I know I've mentioned this recently, Heart of the Matter. It says there have been people in your life who've come and gone. You know they've let you down. You know they've hurt your pride. You better put it all behind you, baby, because life goes on. You keep carrying that anger. It will eat you up inside. I highly encourage you to go listen to that song. Scorps, I'm leaving it there. I'm sending you all so much love. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I hope this was useful for you. Personal reads are open and available. That information can be found in the description box below and the About section of the page. Sending you all so much love. Take care. See you soon. Bye.